Good morning, champions. Josh Zeppis here, creator and freedom fighter with Broke is No Joke, the movement towards true freedom. You know, the truth you're not supposed to know about all those things you care about, like your career, your money, life, time with family, health, all that good stuff. And we're going to be talking about goals. I know, the big G word, no one wants to talk about it, everyone's afraid of it, but here's the thing. It takes dedication and competence to actually crush a goal, and it takes a lot less to actually kill a goal, to completely obliterate and destroy our goals, everything we want out of life. And here's the thing about goals. It's not about just completing the goal itself. Some people are driven that way, but it's about making sure that your future, that maybe this year, maybe whatever year you're in right now, you want it to be your best year ever. You don't want to do a repeat of last year, right? So we don't want 2018 part 2 or 2017 part 3 or God forbid 1995 part 24. We don't want that, right? We want this to be a new year. We want to actually be able to crush our goals and get ahead in life, make this the best year yet, right? So there's certain ways to do that, and we're going to talk about that. But actually today we're going to talk about all those things we do, not all of them, but a few of the things we do to actually keep us from achieving our goals. Right? Some very, very specific things of how we can actually kill our goals, right? If we're not serious about it. So, number one, we don't write our goals down. That is like one of the number one sins. There's a special something that happens when you actually write a goal down. It cements it in your brain. It takes it from being a thought, some random thought that's actually being bombarded with a bunch of other thoughts that we think about every day, and it puts it down and it actually cements it. They say what flows through you sticks to you, right? And that's important. So actually just the act of writing them down, even if you never look at those goals again, just the act of writing it down does something very special. And here's the thing. It takes time, which is our life, to write a goal down, doesn't it? Right? Even if it takes 5 seconds or 10 seconds, it takes some thought process, it takes a little bit of planning. And once we do that, when we invest that time, we want something in return. We're actually more likely to take action on our goals. Isn't that cool? So just that little act, isn't it amazing? So that's the number one way to actually kill a goal, is to not write it down. Then it just becomes a wish or a dream or a hope or anything except an actual goal. All right, number two way is we don't set a deadline, right? We don't set a deadline. So this is like the number one thing when I coach folks. I say, okay, someone says, I want to publish a book. I want to release a music album. Fantastic. When are you going to release it? Well, I don't know. I have to create it first. No. When are you going to release it? Set that deadline. Get that in place first. If we don't set a deadline, there's something called Parkinson's Law that says, effectively it says, we always wait to the last minute to do anything, right? Without a deadline, we don't get it done. By the way, if taxes weren't due on April 15th of every year, nobody would ever get their taxes done. And by the way, we still don't get it done always, but if there weren't a deadline, there'd be no chance of us achieving it. So setting that deadline and setting that and saying, okay, by this time next year, this exact date, I'm going to have my book published. And then start from there and work backwards on actually creating that and planning it, making it happen. So set a deadline even before you start planning. That's the key. Don't even worry about planning it. Set that deadline, set the intention, make that commitment, and you'll be amazed at what happens. Right? So not setting a deadline, it'll kill your goal, right? You won't even get off the ground. The third one is a cool one, because it's the third way we kill our goals is we wait until New Year's Day. Let me tell you something. Let me give it to you straight. If you wait until New Year's Day to actually start working on a goal, it'll never happen. That's actually why New Year's resolutions fail, is because people wait till New Year's. Look, if a goal is important to you, if it's something that you really have to do, which by the way, it's got to be part of your goal, there's got to be a good reason to do it, otherwise you won't do it. Waiting until New Year's is like the kiss of death. It's like saying, I'll start my diet tomorrow. I'll start my diet. You ever hear that before from somebody? I'll start my diet tomorrow. I said, well, if you're going to start your diet tomorrow, you're never going to start, because tomorrow never comes. So a goal that you're serious about, you're excited about, it starts today. It starts right now. The moment you think of it, you write it down, you set that deadline, and then bam, what can I do today to get this thing done? What's one small thing I can do to make this thing more of a reality than it was 10 minutes ago. So taking immediate action, and it starts today. That's the only way. If you wait till tomorrow, forget about it. Your goal's done. You just killed it. All right, the next way is we set a goal that's way too small. And this happens a lot. You know, we're almost afraid to set a big goal because, well, what if we don't achieve it? Let me tell you something. I would be more afraid of setting a goal too small, because what if I do achieve it and it ain't no big deal? What if I spend all this time and this effort and actually achieve a goal that's just no big deal, that's just too small, that doesn't excite me, and I do achieve it? Then what? I'm probably not a whole lot better off, right? So make sure your goal is big enough that it gets you out of bed in the morning without the alarm clock, right? Make sure it gets you excited, because there's all these distractions out there. There's all kinds of ways we spend time, we spend our life, and we get so little in return. They're called distractions, right? By the way, that word distraction, it takes away from the traction in our life. It takes away from us moving forward. So having a goal that excites you, when your goal excites you, let me put it this way, when your goal excites you, you don't see distractions. You are so laser focused on where you're going that distractions just fall away. And that's so, but you got to have a big enough goal, right? You can't have a small goal. It's got to, and by the way, if it scares you, that's a good sign. It's supposed to scare you, right? This stuff is supposed to scare the crap out of you. Not to the point where it's like impossible to achieve, but it's got to scare you at least a little bit. So do not set a goal too small. If you set a small goal, you're probably not even going to try to achieve it, because it's not going to be worth it. Got it? All right. And last one, we become a secret agent. Do not become a secret agent. If you become a secret agent, here's what I mean by that. If you're going to keep your goal to yourself and you're not going to tell anyone, it becomes awfully easy to just give up on it. It becomes awfully easy to just say, if I don't achieve it, so what? No big deal. We're going to be the first people, the first person to let ourselves down. Do you realize that? We will do more for others than we will do for ourselves. Just look at a parent with children. Don't parents literally sacrifice their entire life, which, by the way, they don't have to, but they tend to sacrifice their entire life, their career, their happiness, their wealth, their success, just to help their kids become successful, whatever it takes. They will literally completely devour their retirement plan to send their kids to college so their kids can get a degree that will never serve them in life and that they'll never actually win anyways. But think about that level of sacrifice that we do for others. So if you're a secret agent, if you keep your goals to yourself and you think you're going to be self-accountable, ain't going to happen. It's just not. Sorry. You can be accountable to a huge goal perhaps, or to another person, but not to ourselves. So the really great way to do this, to not become a secret agent, is to announce your goals publicly. Just say, hey world, here's what I'm doing. Here's my mission. By the way, we just did that with Broke is No Joke. We announced Mission 2025, where we're going to help 1% of corporate America achieve their next level of freedom. And that measurement of success is doubling their income. Think about that. 1.5 million people in corporate America are going to double their income in the next 6 years, because we're serious about this. It's a huge goal. It's freaking scary as hell, but we're going to make it happen. And when we do that, we're going to be creating $70.6 trillion of wealth. That's almost 4 times the current US GDP. That's how much wealth we're going to create in addition to what's being created right now, just by tapping into 1% of the potential of corporate America, of the people stuck in corporate America in the rat race. Isn't that amazing? So look, don't become a secret agent. Let people know what you're doing, and you're going to find not only accountability, but you're probably going to find levels of support that you never expected. So let's make this happen, guys. So those are the 5 ways that we just absolutely kill our goals. So do not do that anymore. No more becoming a secret agent. Start today. Write out your goals every day. Set a deadline immediately. Set a goal that actually scares you a little bit, but also excites you. And let's go make this happen. Right? So I appreciate you guys. I love all you. Go ahead and check out the article. Make sure you go check out our website, brokeisnojoke.org. We got a lot of great tools, great articles, all kinds of free stuff on there. Email me. I get a lot of emails, so forgive me if it takes a little while to get back to you, but josh@brokeisnojoke.org. Let me know what you think. Am I full of crap on these goals? Do you think did I miss something? Do you have a personal story or something you want to share? Please let us know, and I definitely want to hear from you. And I appreciate you guys. I love all of you. And like I always say, I'm going to meet you at the top, because the bottom, guys, you just know it. It's just way, way too crowded. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. God bless.